Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? I wanted to do a shout out to Brenda Knot and Loops. I just went to her live and she so graciously shouted me out on her channel. And I wanted to shout her out. She does lives, she does Zoom chats, Zoom conference calls, and she does tutorials, and she has parties. She does everything I do and more, and I would like for you all to go check her out. She is a nice, very nice lady. She mostly crochets. She tells everyone about sales going on and emails that come across from various yarn companies that have discounts and sales. She lets everybody know. Good morning. How are you? I don't know what your name is, your first name. I called you Coffee in Brenda's live. Lynette. All right. Nice to meet you, Lynette. I am in the process of making a hat with Woolies Thick and Quick. I'm making a bag-a-day pattern. Good morning, Miss Southern Belle. How are you? I can't stay on long. I'm in the process of making some soup. We're supposed to get some cold days tomorrow, starting tonight into tomorrow and Friday. It's going to be high in the single digits for a high. And that's extremely cold for Kansas, especially southern Kansas. And I'm glad you're doing well, Miss Southern Belle. Lynette says, hello, Miss Southern Belle. And you're drinking coffee? I was. I left it up by I gotta take you over there. Sorry. I gotta take the lid off. Okay, I know Coffee Angel Crafts is Lynette. And I'm sorry, Miss Southern Belle. I've known your name. You've told me before. Looks and smells delicious. I wish you could smell other people's cooking from a distance, because it all smells so good. This is going to be broccoli soup. I'm using what I have, and I've got a lot of broccoli. And I bought some green onions, and I sauteed them in oil, and now I'm adding them to the broccoli mix. Broccoli with chicken bouillon. So once this cooks for a while together, then I'm going to put it in a blender in small batches. And then I'm going to add some stuff to it, like it calls for half and half, and I don't have any, but I do have heavy whipping cream. All right. I found this cookbook last week in casseroles, slow cooker, and soups. I went right to the soups because I knew we were getting a cold spell. So this is what I've been making all week. Okay, I am going to have to go take a shower. All right, you take care. Have a great rest of your day. And Lynette says, take care, Susan. Okay, so Miss Southern Belle is Susan. All right, thank you. So I've got a broccoli soup, and it's a cream soup. It's gonna look like that, supposedly. I'm making broccoli soup. I've never had it before. Normally, I like making chicken vegetable soup. It's one I make without a recipe. Yum, love it. So, because we like broccoli here. And I gotta let it cool now for a while, and then I'm gonna puree it in small batches. So I turned the heat off, so it's gonna cool for a little while. So what I'm making now is a hat with Lion Brand Thick and Quick. And I gotta go get another one. It's 6 super bulky yarn. I'm almost done with one skein. I need another skein of this. I'm looking for the color name. River Run is what the color of this yarn. And I'm making a bag-a-day pattern. Except rather than the 4-weight that she uses for this pattern, I'm using a 6-weight. So I made it a little smaller. Fewer stitches around. She had 72. I have 48. This is plenty big. So now I'm just going to work my way down. Yep, bag-a-day patterns are great. I love the way she has it set up in her on her YouTube channel. She's got playlists for using bulky yarns versus, 4-weight yarns versus one for hats, one for shawls. That looks so cute on you. Just like that. It'll be nice and warm. I'm wanting it to make it for my husband and my son-in-law. But thank you. Blue looks really good on me, this is my blue workout shirt. I have Pilates today. If I didn't have Pilates, I'll tell you right now, I would be in a wheelchair. I wouldn't be able to get around. So anyway, that's my thing right now. What are you working on, Lynette? And I'm guessing you're very much a coffee drinker. Do you have a channel? Are you a content creator? Somebody else is in here too. I don't know if Susan is still in here. She said she had to go. Maybe she's just kept it on. Give me the watch time. I appreciate that. Yes, but I haven't put anything up for a long time. What do you mean by put anything up? Oh, crocheting wise on your channel. Okay. But what kinds of things were you putting up? I've been doing a lot of watching homesteading channels also. Oh wow, my mother had 4 strokes, so now I have a full-time job taking care of her. Wow. I'm so sorry. I will be praying for your mother. I do devotionals at 6:30 Central Time every morning. You probably saw that on my channel. And I do lives in the morning at 6:30. If I can. Yesterday I went on at 7 because I went with my husband to Panera Bread. He got some bagels to take to work. So I got one too to bring home. So yesterday's live was put up until, didn't meet until 7. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Okay, Lynette says I wanted to do simple crafts that anyone could do on my channel. Awesome. That's awesome, Lynette. My mother is very healthy. She lives in Connecticut. That's where I'm from. And I'm trying to think where I started this round there. Okay. Michelle says, been good, busy with the holiday season. And hello, everyone in the chat. Hello, everyone. I see Lynette, Coffee Angel Crafts is Lynette, and Michelle Jensen. And there's Miss Southern Belle is Susan. And okay. So what are you working on, Michelle? I'm trying to work on a hat. For the men in my life. My husband and son-in-law. Blue is my son-in-law's favorite color. So that's why I'm making a blue hat. I went and bought woolies, thick and quick, to make this hat. It is a super bulky 6. Michelle says I'm finishing a post-virus shawl for my mother for Christmas. Wonderful. I don't think my mother is much into shawls. I've never seen her wear one. I made her a throw afghan a couple Christmases ago. Kind of looks like a log cabin type with all the squares, and then you put them in different. I've got a picture of it on my community tab. But I've never really seen my mother wear shawls that I can remember. If she were in a wheelchair, I'd probably make her one. But she's doing good. She's up and walking around, and she does her gardening. She cleans houses still at 82. Michelle says I made one for myself, and she just can't stop commenting about how beautiful it is, and she wishes she could make one for herself, but doesn't crochet. My mother taught me the basics of crochet a long, long time ago, but she doesn't take the time to sit down and crochet. So she hasn't crocheted in many, many years. She'd rather sew on her sewing machine. But that is so sweet, Michelle, that you're making your mother one. That is wonderful. And Lynette says, how sweet. Yes. My mother always says, I don't need anything. Don't buy me anything. So what do you buy someone who doesn't want anything? All right. Yes, Lynette, I started a Facebook page for this group because I didn't have a community tab for, it seemed like a long time. And I always wanted to see what everybody was making. So I started a Facebook page, and the link for it is in the description box. The name of my Facebook group for this channel is Michelle Crochets. They wouldn't let me do Michelle Crochets in Kansas. So if you're subscribed to this channel, to my channel, you can ask to join my Facebook group, and I'll accept you. That would be great, Michelle. I look forward to seeing it. And it says you just posted it on. Okay, my mom started to teach me to crochet when I was like 4. Then I taught myself to knit through YouTube. Wonderful. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I saw that. I got a notification that it came up that you posted a picture on there. Thank you. I will look at it after the live. I'm in the process of making broccoli soup. It's going to be a creamy broccoli soup. I'm cooking the broccoli now and the onions, and then I'm going to blend it up in batches in the food processor or the blender. And then I'm gonna put it back in the saucepan and add some cream, heavy cream to it, and some spices. It'll be yummy. Lynette says, I haven't done Facebook in years. I forgot my password and never bothered getting it straight. I might have to get back up on Facebook. Well, that's where you can see everybody's projects. I post things on there too. I posted a pair of slippers I made with some thick yarn and some bulky 6-weight yarn. Slipper socks is what I call them. But I didn't use the woolies. I should make another pair using this yarn because it's nice and it's 20% wool. It'll be warmer. So I finished another row on my hat. I've got a few more rounds to do, probably like 8 more. But I didn't intend for this to be a long live. I just wanted to shout out Brenda before I forget. I can't put her on my community tab because it won't let me link anybody's channels because it says I need to sign in, but then there's an error and that's all it says. So I don't know what's going on. Hi, Tina. Yes, I'm back. All right, waiting for a little bit for my grandson to eat his breakfast. That's cool. I hope he's feeling better, Tina. And I hope you don't get sick. See what I got done on my hat? Hello, Enid. How are you? I'm making a hat using Lion Brand or Woolies Thick and Quick. And this is all I've got left of that skein, so I need to go get another skein of it. I'm loading up on vitamins for prevention. Good deal. I'm making broccoli soup, and I load up on vitamins on a regular basis, and I eat raw garlic from my garden. Okay, Lynette says, hello, Camper 14 and Inherited Stitches. Cool. Looks nice. You've got quite a bit done. Yeah, I did. And I got on to shout out Brenda's Loops and Knots. She has quite a following and she does Zoom Zoom parties, if you will, and tutorials on Zoom. She buys Zoom so she can do this, which is awesome. I haven't done any purchasing of anything because I feel I need to get paid by YouTube before I do that. Je déteste. Yes, you hate garlic. I love it. Well, I like cooking with it. Now, eating it takes some getting used to. But and you just got back from physical therapy. Well, that's good, Enid. Okay. Enid said, "Hi, Angel." And just got back from physical therapy. Camper says, "Hi, Coffee Angel." Enid says, "Je déteste." Yes. Tina says, "Hi, Enid." Enid says, "Hi, Camper." And hi, Michelle J. No, I detest physical therapy. To me, all exercise is physical therapy, and I need it in order to be able to walk and move. Enid says, "True." I think I'd be in a wheelchair if I didn't have Pilates. Physical therapy is like Pilates. It's similar in that they work the same muscles. Well, but Pilates goes a step further and works the small muscles. So all the muscles that because I lost all my muscle mass when I was in that accident. And I've been through many, many years of physical therapy. And it never really helped with my balance. And this Pilates is helping a lot with my balance. It's helping a lot with everything. Getting in and out of a car no longer hurts as much. It doesn't hurt to get in and out of a car like it did. Michelle says, "Hello, Camper, and everyone else that has joined." Thank you. Thank you for welcoming each other in. I will let you know, Enid Inherited Stitches has a channel. Michelle Jensen is a content creator. Coffee Angel Crafts is Lynette, and she hasn't posted anything in a long time. But I'm going to go check her out. Coffee Angel Crafts. Tina says, "You've come a long way. Thank God for his help. Always, every day." And I still need help, so I continue to ask God for help. Enid says, "True, it just feels like voluntary torture. And I have a lot of stuff that needs doing. I'm stressed." Take a moment to breathe. Meditate. Breathe in, breathe out. 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. I'm definitely going to have a Christmas present wrapping system next year. None of this. Who is this box for? If you don't have the tags, just write their name on it. Write their name on the wrapping paper. Tina says, I've done that and had to open it back up. I'm having to open shipping envelopes, boxes, etc. to determine who the gifts are for. I see. Okay, Lynette. Lynette says I have to go. Take care, everyone. You too, Lynette. Take care. Nice meeting you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. And if you're interested in devotionals, I do them at 6:30 Central Time. Every morning, live usually. And accomplish this with my kids lurking and snooping. Fun. Lock yourself in your bedroom. Enid says, bye, Angel. Michelle says, bye, Lynette. And Tina's laughing. All right, everyone. It is 10:30. I've got to leave in an hour and a half to go to Pilates. I hope, Lynette, have a great day. I will go check out your channel. And I hope you get on YouTube soon. Enid says, I'm going to have to stay up past my bedtime and get her done because I'm very worried. Oh, what are you worried about, Enid? About the kids finding out what they got? Tina says, bye, Lynette Angel. Enid says, there's a lot not yet wrapped. Okay. Well, we've got all the stuff wrapped that we've had to get. My husband hasn't gotten his yet because he's going to get a new phone. And I can't buy that for him. He's got to be there to get it. I wrapped 5 last night and barely made a dent. Wow. Michelle says, I have so much wrapping left to do. I would love to help you all, but I'm too far away. Tina says, my husband and I've spent many Christmas Eves all-nighters wrapping and putting things together. Uh-huh. And the kids wake you up at the first crack of dawn or sooner. Enid says, my daughter wrapped a few too, mine and my husband's. Awesome. I feel that, Camper. Yep. My husband has gone out at 10 o'clock on Christmas Eve, back when the stores were open 24/7, to buy stuff for the kids. Yeah, just get to sleep and here they come. The pitter patter of little feet. Mommy, mommy, mommy. It's Christmas. I want to open presents. Enid says, I'm going to try to sneak my kids' stockings under their trees in their bedrooms on Christmas Eve. Good luck with that. We kept our stockings in the living room along with the Christmas tree. And we bought these stocking hangers that you put on the mantle with a hanger on them so that we could hang our stockings from it. Tina says they always come to mommy. Uh-huh. And Enid says, yes, they have little Christmas trees. How cute. Michelle says, this is my daughter's last Christmas as a quote-unquote kid. She'll be 18 in a couple months, so my husband went overboard. Ah, she's the baby. It is. Enid, or Tina says, that's cute, Enid, that they have little Christmas trees. Tina says, they become adults in my family after 18 too. My kids moved out at 18. One went to college right after high school, and the other one joined the Army. And he went in July, late June, but he started July 1st, his boot camp. Enid says, I had a little lit white tree, but then I got a free 4-foot fake tree from my kids' school, so my daughter got the white tree. Cool. We had a 6-foot, pretty thin one, and we decided not to put up the whole thing this year, so we've got it like 4 foot. We kept the bottom 2 rows of pine needles off. And it says, my son wanted the ugly orange tree in his room. Wow. I moved out at 17 after graduation, said Tina. Enid says, I'm Matt. LOL, not mom. I knew that was a typo somewhere, but. Tina says, nowadays they have basement children. You can't get out of on their own. Who can't get out on their own. They want to live at home forever, I think. Well, because they've got free room and board, or cheap room and board. And I think we have good relationships with our kids. We don't talk to them all the time, but every day, but we're there for each other. Hey, Christy, how are you? She says, hi, Michelle. Hello to everyone in the chat. How are you doing, Christy? I came on here to do a quick shout out, and everybody comes in and joins me, which is cool. That's great. I'm making some broccoli soup. It's got to cool off a little bit before I puree it. My daughter is now the only one left at home, but where I live, rent is so ridiculous. My daughter is terrified. Studios are going for around $1,200 a month. Holy cow. That is ridiculous. Tina says, my daughter said they were going to live with us and his parents until they saved up enough to pay for their home. I said, bull crap. I still have a house payment and you're not living here that long. Gutsy, Michelle. I woke up today, so it's a good day. I think that's what you meant, Christy. Gutsy, GTSY. Enid says, corporations buy houses here and charge obscene rent. Enid says, my mortgage is far cheaper. Christy says, hi, Tina. And Tina says, hi, Christy. I wanted to try a furls, but I didn't want to spend $30 on one. Good to see you. Okay. So I bought a hook like it that's similar to it on Amazon. It's an Ommi hook, OMMI. Good to gutsy. Sorry about that. I assumed it meant gutsy. Michelle says you can't find a house here for under $400,000, so a mortgage with interest isn't any better. It has become so difficult. You're telling me. My son and his wife bought a house south of Colorado Springs for, I think, $370. It's a 3-bedroom, no basement, very small yard. Tina says, I think they are raising the interest again, I think. Hi, Sally. How are you? Tina says, hi, Sally. You're in birth. You're funny, Michelle. Yes, my mortgage is cheaper than paying rent. Ours was too. So now that our rent is, we own our home, we put that much money into our savings account. We still make payments to ourselves. Let's put it that way. We put it in our savings so that when we want to when an extra bill comes up, we've got the money and stuff like that. Sally says hi to Tina. Yarnburp says hi to Sally. So I'm making a hat using Thick and Quick, Lion brand Thick and Quick, Woolies Thick and Quick. I'm gonna need about 1.5 skeins to finish this hat. So, because each skein has 82 yards of 6 bulky. This is what I've got left of this first skein. Sally says, my husband built our house and it's paid for. Thank God. It's nice to have not have a mortgage payment. Sally says, hi, Christy. My husband's talking about moving, and I'm like, Casey, where are we going to go? We're trying to get set to retire. We're not going to get for this house what we want to buy another house for in another part of the country. We've got everything we want here. We got settled in nicely. The only thing we're missing is being close to family. But we've got my Pilates studio. We've got a great church. My husband's got a good lodge here to belong to. And our house is paid for. I'm trying to think. Don't he want to move outside our borders? I don't want to. Sally says, we would love to get out of New Jersey, but we love our home so much. You know, it's great to love your home. This house, we did a lot of work to it in the past. Michelle says, I want out of here. That's why we are going to Texas. My house is worth literally more than double what we paid for it. I'm sick of the cold. Yeah, our house is worth more than double than what we paid for it too. But wherever we go, we're going to have a mortgage again. Tina says that's not a good idea at retirement age. Yarnbarf says it's a seller's market right now, Michelle Jensen. Michelle says we have a mortgage, so for us nothing will change. Where we want to go, cost of living is much cheaper and our mortgage will be less. That's true. I forgot where you live, Michelle. What state? Tina says, I heard prices in Texas are ridiculous right now. Sally says, I like the season changes. Just when you get sick of the heat, it gets cooler. And when you're sick of the cold, it warms back up. Yeah. Do you live near the ocean, Sally? Christy says you can check out home prices on Zillow and see what they are going for in the place you want to move to. I've done that too. For a while, we were looking at moving to Eastern Texas, or Tennessee, sorry. And when we first looked 5 years ago, they were cheap. Now they're ridiculous. Michelle says, even if we weren't talking about money or mortgage, I have to get somewhere else, lower elevation and warmer for my health, my body. That would be a good idea, Michelle. Does your husband agree? And what about your kids? Would they be willing to move with you or not? Tina says, and in Florida, they are very high there too. They're high everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if Mississippi and Arkansas aren't high also, because it seems everywhere else they're high. Michelle says, where I am in Utah is far worse than Texas. I believe it. Sally says, I'm about 5 minutes from the ocean. Yeah, so the ocean helps to keep it not so cold. What's OTE prices? Did you mean Utah prices? Oh, our prices getting close to California. Wow. Tina says, I know how you feel, Michelle, about your health. They tell me I need to live in warmer state too. Okay, says Tina. Michelle says, my husband is amazing and is wanting what's best for me. All my kids are going to follow. Wow. Cool. My husband has mentioned moving to Guam. I said, no. Yeah, Michelle Jensen, your husband is wonderful. He wants what's best for you. And that all your kids will follow. That's about the only thing I miss about New Jersey. The ocean, the boardwalks, Sabret, hot dogs, and Taylor ham. Michelle says plans are when my daughter graduates in May, we may put the house up for sale and move as soon as it sells. Market as Hot hair, so shouldn't take long. Sally says, no, Christy, it's pork roll. Michelle Jensen says, then my adult kids are going to move us down there, stay for a couple of weeks to look for their own places and put in their transfers for their jobs. They all have jobs that will transfer down there. Wow. Amazing, Michelle. That's great. Enid says, I am back. Woohoo. And Christy says, nope, Taylor ham. Awesome. You all are awesome. That's a big help, Michelle. Yeah. Michelle says, not hot as hair. Hot as 80s. Flock of seagulls. That dude had some wild hair. I keep getting scam texts about a shipment I'm receiving or need to pick up. You really have to be careful nowadays. Yeah, you do, Tina. Sally says they had crazy hair. Enid says, yep, camper. Gotta be careful. It's so good to have you all here. Well, after Pilates, I have a hair appointment. Michelle says, my goodness, I can't stop laughing at that. The hottest hair. Oh, jeez. Or the flock of seagulls. Tina says the boys are growing their hair long again. History repeats itself. Yep. Yeah, for a while, a friend of ours, her son had got let his hair grow out, like got the mullet cut. History repeats itself. They were a one-hit wonder. Ain't that the truth? Uh-huh. Space Age Love Song is a dope track from FOS. Flock of Seagulls. I'm gonna have to go listen to that now. I haven't heard it in so long. I don't remember it. Michelle says, before my injury, I was a cosmetologist, and the Mullet was the worst. Sally says, my grandson's hair is to his waist. Wow. I don't like it. I don't blame you. I always say his hair would be beautiful on a girl. I bet he doesn't like you saying that, Sally. It's back, Michelle. Uh-huh. I'll tell you what I'm so glad is going out, or it's on its way out, but it's not totally out yet, is the droopy pants. Pants around the knees. I hate that. Michelle says, oh, I know. I swear, every other year, just in different variations. Christy says, I can't stand man buns. And Enid dropped the link for Space Age Love Song. She made it easy access. I can't listen to it though now while I'm doing the live, or I'll get marked. Yeah, man buns are epic cringe. Sally says, when I think of mullets, I always picture Billy Ray's Crystal. Man buns are my next. Man buns are my next worst pet peeve. Camper says, I don't like the boys with long hair. Me neither. Enid says, what I also find cringe is 50-plus-year-old women dressing like they did in high school. Aha! Ay caramba. Try 70-plus-year-old women dressing like that, Enid. Where my grandmother used to live in some elderly apartments, there was a woman that dressed like she was going to a nightclub. Enid says Patrick Swayze looked awesome in a mullet. Past tense. Now he wouldn't. I think Patrick Swayze would look hot in whatever haircut he had, as long as it wasn't a man bun. We always call men with man buns bunheads. Sorry. Laugh out loud, Sally. Jeez. Enid says, I can't say that. What can't you say, Enid? Enid says, am I hearing things? I don't know. I don't know what you're hearing, Enid, other than me laughing. Tina says, my husband's hair is a little long in the back. He hasn't moved on from the 70s. In the service, it was real short. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sally said Patrick Swayze looked awesome in anything. Enid says, my husband's hair fled long ago. Enid says he's got kind of a Captain Picard thing going on. Hey, that's okay. Captain Picard looks awesome with his bald head. Tina says, I liked Michael Landon's short or longer hair, either way. I remember him in the with longer hair. Christy says, so true, Sally. He was a dreamboat. And Sally says, my husband's hair is gone too. He tried to hang on to it for a while and then he gave up. My husband's hair is he's getting thin on top. He still has hair, but it's thinning on top. And we shaved it with like 1/2 inch all around and tapered on up around the ears. So we bought one of those shavers to shave his head. We've been doing that for his hair for years. In Highway to Heaven, his was longer. Yep. So anyway, I think I need to get off here so I can get ready to go to Pilates. Okay. And I'll go listen to Space Age Love Song. I said Patrick and Michael were my favorite and are both gone. Christy says my husband had gotten his head shaved but didn't warn me. He came home from work, removed his bandana, and I screamed and burst out into tears. Oh. Sally Horner says, have a great day. Christy says, have same here, Tina. And Kemper's laughing at Christy, or laughing with Christy. Michelle says, have a wonderful day, everyone. You all too. I will probably be back on later this afternoon. Either doing a live or another video. I don't know. You ladies are awesome on my live chats. So I like doing lives because I like talking to you all. Otherwise, it's one-sided. Hope it helps you, Michelle. Helps me. Oh, Pilates, yeah. I've got a lot to do today. I've got Pilates. Then I have a hair appointment. Then I have to go pick up some stuff from the store. I put in an order at Walmart for some food items. Christy says, love and blessings to all of you in the chat. We will probably bump into each other again later. Yes. Please remember to go visit Brenda's Knots and Loops. She seems to do, she does Tutorial Tuesday on Zoom or on, she does lives, a lot of lives, but she also pays for Zoom, and she does a lot of tutorials and stuff on Zoom and parties. Okay, see you all later, alligator. See you in a while, crocodile. And yes, now I will go check out that love song. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you all later. Take care, everyone. Bye.